I didn't color at all. I mean, I left some gray in my mustache.
Yeah.
This is not a test. There is no need for panic.
I'll
Do
put
not
my
be
ass in the green
alarmed.
room.
Oh my god!
No, God!
The off-track syndicate is now controlling this frequency.
They can't close us down. We're pirates.
They will find a way. Governments loathe people being free.
Often imitated, but never duplicated. Accused of cultural appropriation. Yes, even by radio pirates. Millions of social media community standard violations. They dare to stand for the Constitution, liberty, freedom, faith, and your right to have a good time. Grab your drink and have a seat. Or don't. You are moments away from the greatest entertainment $20 can buy you downtown. The Off-Track Syndicate is on now.
Oh, my goodness. Rusty Lugnuts. Never tickle your Elmo again.
Never tickle my Elmo?
No, never.
Okay.
Never tickle
Elmo's
your
going to be
Elmo.
pissed.
Because, well, I mean, if you're, oh my gosh, I just realized. There's a little one watching. Oh, yeah, don't tickle your Elmo like the 59-year-old guy named Kevin, who was a home inspector.
Oh, he's a
in Michigan
Kevin.
did. Yeah, you know, it's Kevin, Karen, whatever, right? He's a house inspector. A few weeks ago, the homeowner that he was at happened to look at the granny cam, saw something a little bit horrifying. Kevin happened to be up in one of the rooms. He was getting it on with a stuffed Elmo doll.
What?
Yes. He was doing things he should not have been doing with Elmo. And when he finished, because he was done, he put the doll back right where he got it.
So whoa. Where
Was
did
this
he
was
get
this a
it?
Tickle Me Elmo?
Are there any other
Apparently.
kinds?
Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah, there's regular Elmos, but he was probably, going
What?
for the...
Well, I mean, technically, you can tickle any
whoa.
Elmo that you have.
Oh, he was...
Why does Rusty know what an Elmo sounds like?
Well, because when they came out, my daughter wanted one, and you couldn't find them. When they first came out.
Yeah, I'm
Elmo.
L2 here, but I can't.
Yeah.
There it is. You couldn't find one.
No, not at first.
I'm being asked questions.
Oh.
Hi, Sarah. Erica.
Just saying.
Timothy.
All shall be revealed later.
That's what we were afraid of.
I know. Well, anyway, Kevin was charged with several crimes.
You think?
The judge banned him.
So
Yeah,
wait,
he banned
messing
him
with a
from-
stuffed animal is a crime? What did he get charged with?
Well, it doesn't say because he was charged with several crimes. I don't even know what the charge would be, but I mean, lewd acts in someone else's house.
Wait, okay, so that's what I was wondering. Did he do it in a store, or did he?
No, is that someone?
No,
Oh,
he did it
okay.
in somebody's home, and they had a nanny cam on in their room and in the kids' room.
He's a home inspector.
That's right. You
What's
said
up,
that. You
Stoochie?
said that. Home inspector. Okay.
What, Stoochie's in the house? Oh, crap.
I gotta say hello to
Stoochie.
the one and only Poker Face Bandito.
Why did
Otherwise
you
known as
poker face?
son. No, that's my son.
Oh. I'm sorry. We have to. You got to tell me these ratings. Are we PG,
Yeah.
PG-13, R?
Yeah, I noticed.
R17? Okay.
Yeah, so he got charged with several crimes, and the judge banned him from being alone inside any homes in the future.
So he was inspecting.
Yes.
Nobody was home when he was inspecting?
Well, it doesn't say whether he was.
I read this story. They initially were home when he first got there, and then the homeowners left.
Right.
So, yeah.
And then he brought it home.
Heisenberg's in the house too.
Heisenberg.
Everybody's in the house. Scott Morris, Rocky Stucci, Dan Maynard. There's a whole bunch of people up in here. I can't even.
They're all here to see
Dan
this
Duffy.
beard contest go down.
Yeah.
I got to say, are you feeling pretty confident with that flowing?
I mean, look, how can you beat this? I mean, look, okay, I cheated. I colored my beard, but at least I left the gray in my mustache.
Yeah.
If I would have known that there was going to be this many people in the house, I would have grown mine.
No.
Oh my.
You would have won. That's not fair.
I'm Italian. I mean, we do grow mustaches better.
Hey, to Liliana Starr over there in the YouTube chat. That's my daughter.
Timmy Ratliff.
Hi, daughter.
Miss Sarah Nichols. Yeah, a bunch of people's watching. They know tonight's the night. I'm telling you. Tonight is the night, folks, that y'all get to vote. And y'all better vote. and I'm not going to push one direction or the other. And, things will be revealed.
Vote for Sean.
Hey, that's not fair.
Are you really talking about that's not fair?
No,
is anybody
serious.
going to be handing out bottles of water to the people that are in line voting? Because I feel like
no, bottles of whiskey.
Bottles of whiskey.
Right. As you can see, guys, right here behind me, the sponsor for this friendly competition that the one and only Mojo Riverfish and I have had going on since, I believe, October.
Yeah, because it was right before No Shave November.
Okay, there you go. Because I don't remember.
Well, it would help to know how long it has taken you guys to grow your beards, your facial hair.
And I'll be honest, because I want this to be, and this is irrelevant actually. I do want it to be fair. I'm not going to try and sway anyone. The rules are as whoever you like, not who person, but whichever beard you like. Has nothing to do with me, nothing to do with him. It's the beard. Okay. It's not the length. It's not the bushiness or
that's
whatever
not what you said.
Well, it is, but it's the beard. Just whichever one you like. Okay.
Per the Twitters, we may have one John Rich listening on iHeart. He said he approves this choice, this Redneck Riviera whiskey.
You're damn right I do, because it's
Yeah.
And it is sponsored by the one and only Redneck Riviera, which is Mr. John Rich's whiskey.
There's this John Hancock right here.
Sorry, are you excited about winning the? I'm sorry, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here.
I forgot.
There's the
Granny's
trophy.
batch.
There's the trophy. It is unopened. The seal is on.
I have Granny's batch, but that's in the garage out back.
I do have a 2020 survival, the survival kit. I bought an extra one when I was buying them, and I got that thing wrapped up and stashed away.
Okay, nice. I have one of those as well in the kitchen, and I've partaken in a number of the bottles.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't believe
you.
The guy with the Twitter handle is Whiskey6. He drinks whiskey.
I know.
Yeah. It's shocking.
But I got
6 times a day.
It's amazing. It's smooth.
It is very smooth. It is actually how I compare.
Oh, it's your
other
that's
whiskeys
your litmus.
to.
Your benchmark?
That is my.
It's not. We're not going to call it benchmark, but
no, that's a different one.
it is your standard of living.
That is that is what I go by. It's smoothness. If it is as smooth as Redneck Riviera, then I'll keep it. But I've been trying some other stuff, and they lack in comparison. to how smooth that stuff. I mean, you can just pour it in a glass, drop cups ice in it, and let it marinate for just a second. Oh,
and
speaking of smooth fingers and being hairy, what happened to Elmo?
Oh my goodness, he was laid to rest. Apparently, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope he's resting somewhere peacefully. Before we get off the beard subject real quick, I do want to mention that one thing a very big thing I admire about Redneck Riviera is the fact that they give to Folds of Honor.
Nice.
Yes. So keep that in mind. Go out and get yourself from Redneck Riviera. It's good stuff. And they support good things.
Like beard contests.
Right? Couple of dopes growing facial hair.
Nice.
For sure. For sure.
This last week, it occurred to me that with the infrastructure bills that are going through Congress and being bandied about in D.C., there was a lot of talk about high-speed rail, and I was thinking that
I'll tell you what. Yeah.
We could probably apply to get off track some high-speed rail.
We could just go get derailed faster, or what?
Imagine the train wreck if we were going 200 miles an hour. Rusty, do you know what that might sound like?
What would that sound like? A lot faster than normal.
That's a lot faster. I mean, high-speed rail is amazing.
Yeah.
So we should probably look into what we might have to do to qualify for some of this infrastructure money to get off track on a high-speed rail.
Don't get me started.
Maybe they would even give us some spikes. Listeners. I mean, raise the numbers up. Some spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Some rail spikes.
Rise up.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll have to think about that. I like that idea.
Some consideration anyway.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
And stuff. And there's one, and then there's two. And boom. The gig is up.
Did you see what Timmy said about you, Sean?
Did I care?
You'd have to care first.
Try.
Over in the YouTubes?
Yeah.
What did Mr. Timotheus Pilaticus say?
Sean sounds like he has a mouthful of fur.
Well, he's correct, actually, because, wow.
Well, that's what happens when you grow such an amazing full beard. I mean,
let me tell you, you know how hard it is to get a spoon or a fork, Olive? I can't even find them.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have snacks anywhere in there?
Hold on. Oh, no, I ate them already. I forgot.
Okay.
I just, you know what? Here, I can hide my mic. Is that better?
Oh, that's your pea popper.
Whoa. Well, there.
Oh, wait, there's an animal coming out your beard or an insect. Something.
Rocky says we're buffering, but I haven't showed any buffering on my.
Maybe she's buffering.
Yeah, she's probably buffering.
Which Rocky?
I like when she buffers.
Raquel.
Oh, okay.
Rocky with an I. I don't know.
Maybe she's wishing we were buffering, so this contest would be over.
I'm just going to lead with this in case anybody is wondering. Gilly is on assignment and she will not be present this evening.
Oh,
I apologize.
No kidding.
Yes, I can't see her till tomorrow. So.
All right, give me 1 second. Hey, carry on.
Very well then.
Goodness.
Very well then. Wait a minute. There's still a chicken? How would he do that?
Is that a chicken? I don't know what that is.
Oh, Sean's got a big black cock apparently.
Whoa!
Oh, good Lord.
I mean, it's right there on screen. We can all see it. It's got big red lips.
It's not a Rhode Island red, that's for sure.
What do you think that chicken might say? If you caught Room 13, which we got guests coming up here shortly, but if you caught Room 13 yesterday, there were some wild turkeys doing crazy things that almost got them kicked out of the Desert Air Motel and Convention Center, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That had to be bad because that place doesn't have very high standards.
Seriously, right? Yeah,
I
there was
know.
one turkey named Rusty. He was in the bar drinking all the patrons' drinks.
No.
I listened. I don't remember. I must have jumped out of the truck or What was I doing? I don't remember that because I remember him talking about me, but I don't remember that part in particular.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to ask him.
We're going to have to ask him. I forget what Melissa's turkey was doing. There was a turkey named Melissa that was causing trouble somewhere. For sure.
Yeah.
I was on the road all week, so it could be anywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Between South Mississippi and South Illinois.
I do listen to the show, Rocky. We all listen to it on Zoom. Thank you.
There was a watch party for room 13.
And I remember you talking about the turkeys and they're all named, but I don't remember y'all saying that I was stealing drinks or my turkey was or whatever.
That's because you were stealing drinks.
Oh my God, I feel so much better.
But you don't remember.
How about you two come out of the green room and help us out with these turkeys?
Yeah, you want to tell me about this turkeys? I got a phone call right in the middle of a show yesterday morning.
All right, you two, come on, get in. There we go.
There he is.
There
he is.
There's the river fish.
What's up, boys and lady?
Nice.
Gentlemen and ladies.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in from room 13, right here on our own big swinging Mojo 5-0.
That's right.
Miss Rocky with an I and Mr. Eric.
It helps if I don't have
if
I don't have the green screen filter on, but I do have my bottle of Redneck Riviera here.
I have not opened up my bottle of Redneck Riviera yet.
Oh, I've been thoroughly enjoying my Redneck Riviera. There's no keeping it.
No, this is well, we all know how this is going to have to work apparently, because I'm not sending a bottle through the mail. I will do this otherwise if I lose. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. And if not, well, I'm cracking this one anyway. So
it's a celebration either way, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
So if Fish wins, you're going to drive to New York?
We can meet halfway. What's halfway between Illinois and New York?
Pennsylvania?
About 3 miles down the road.
You can meet at Noble's Amusement Park, the oldest amusement park in the country. It's really fun.
Ooh.
Is where?
There's no entrance fee to get in.
Okay. Oh wait.
Oh, a bunch of clowns. You might get hired right on spot.
You're out. Take a seat.
Just what you need an additional job.
Additional job. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the polls are live on the Twitters, on the Facebooks. We have
Who's
one
on the stage now? Oh, they're not that kind of poll.
So, okay. So this poll, all right. So explain it to the audience in case this is the first time that they're listening to the show. How are they going to vote and what are they voting for? Let's just, for clarification.
Well, as I was trying to say a few minutes ago while I was muffled with that stupid thing I had on my face.
With that 1970s merkin. Yes.
Well,
he had a merkin on his quim. Yeah, he had a mouthful of muff.
It's actually a wig.
I haven't seen that since my father's porn collection I got back into in the 80s.
Oh, whoa. What happened? It just popped up and it's gone now. There it is. Okay, I see it. So you guys watching the feeds can vote. So, okay. Yeah, so it's really simple. You like his beard, you like my beard. And yeah, I wear
stripes. Look at that.
I had stripes. It's funny because I did add some.
Oh, wow.
There's that stuff called Just for
Those
Men.
Are nice.
And I ended up I was getting teased.
He's got very gentlemanly. They're both very gentlemanly, distinguished beards.
Yeah,
I have to say.
But I'll tell you.
But
I know
the
I had heard on. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I had heard on. Room 13 here a few weeks ago. I believe it was 2 weeks ago when you guys were discussing the beard situation and that Mr. Fish is not allowed to shave said beard because his wife and children are like, oh, no, you're not trimming it. You're not anything, right? You're not allowed to.
I don't believe they'd allow me to unless there were certain provisions met.
And what do you know what those might be?
Oh, wait. Your beard, your face, your body, your choice.
And why this thing's going to be trimmed back tonight.
That only applies to certain things, Melissa. You should know that.
No, it does not.
I've been married 20 plus years. I'm pretty sure I signed my soul over to my wife a long time ago. It's her body, her choice. Yeah.
My husband always makes me shave my mustache.
What?
I'm a trophy husband. I have to look a certain way.
Oh, that's true. You are a trophy husband.
We're gonna have to talk to Josh because
he's a
hashtag
trophy
believe
husband.
all women.
Apparently, I'm just a trophy.
Well, we've seen fish in the shower, so
Like a bowling trophy.
No, you don't hold me like this. Negative. Not happening.
anymore.
No,
That's a bowling
well,
trophy.
I don't identify as that.
Wait a minute. Fish in the shower. Is that like the SS Minnow?
Yeah, you remember?
Oh.
We called him in on the show, and he was
you're
sitting in the
insulting the guy.
bathtub with the shower on, acting like he was a submarine that just got hit.
Okay, so I'm being requested to get my beard closer to the mic.
No,
up
probably closer to
the-
the screen. Like your lighting isn't
I know.
flattering
I
your
had-
beard right now.
Greatest.
Hold on. This is why I didn't wear a black shirt either. Okay, let me get I got to get past this other.
It's like the first time I've seen you without a black shirt. Okay, put your chin up.
my chin.
Look at the sky. Look at the sky.
I am.
Okay, down. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right.
Now dip,
Okay.
baby, dip. Come on now, dip.
Okay, Fish,
baby,
your
dip.
turn. The left. To the right. Look up at the sky. Look up at the sky. There's an airplane. Okay.
Right. I tried to get some more light on it. Let me see if I can do that because I know it is a little.
Don't use a lighter because that'd be really funny. Our ratings would be like, psh.
Host set self on fire.
Yeah, put some
Probably
hairspray in
doesn't
there.
help.
Wait, we have ratings.
No, I
Oh,
was
shoot.
trying to sound all cool and shit.
That doesn't help, does it? No.
Not really.
Okay.
All
A
right.
little, but
I am Chris, are you paying attention to the votes? Are you watching the polls?
I am. I'm watching the polls, and I got distracted by the people dancing on them for a minute, but I got back to the right polls. So
Wrong poll, Chris.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Okay. Is
Gonna
there
say it.
anybody in Georgia voting tonight? Anybody? in Georgia?
Currently,
Uh,
no votes.
only if they have an ID.
Yes.
Apparently, right?
But only for voting, because apparently IDs aren't needed for anything else in Georgia.
No, like you don't
Oh.
even need a driver's license to get a driver's
No.
license.
I mean, come on.
I mean, why bother with that, right?
Proof of identity to get a driver's license?
Mhm.
What? Unheard of. Inconceivable.
I'm a little more concerned about the people in Iowa going from corner to corner, deciding who they're going to vote for.
Corner to corner. You mean like corn to corn?
Ooh, corner. Oh, very nice. Well played, sir.
Oh.
Look,
Well
I see
played.
what you did there. Wow.
Yeah, you see what I can do. What's up with your bad self?
See,
All
I'd
right,
be-
people. So start voting.
Yeah, you
I'd
got to
be
get your
willing-
votes in.
Should I lose?
Get on your
What?
socials.
Should I
wherever you're
lose?
listening to us.
I'd be willing to shave my beard if the money we could collect could go to a charity. I think my wife could get behind that.
Well, all right, so you're taking it off?
Oh,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna-
trimming mine back.
Oh no. I intend to just grow this like ZZ Top. But
Hmm.
should I lose, I'd be willing to shave it off for charity.
I will say, I'm tired of it. And it's not, I'm not tired of it. It's just, honestly, it's maintenance. And I don't have any maintenance upstairs. So this is like having a full head of hair again, except honestly, I think it's worse. I don't even know how to begin to explain that unless you do that. But,
The
Oh.
oil, the conditioning, the
yeah,
shampooing,
I mean,
the
it's
brushing.
one thing when you have hair, you wash your hair, you might condition your hair, you brush it, and you go about your day. You don't continue to maintain your hair, except for a comb maybe or brush, throughout the day. This thing is, you just and then it's out of, and then of course
I
I'm
slept on it
particular,
wrong.
So yeah, every day you got to get up, you got to make sure it's all up in the
I'm having a bad beard day. It's awful.
yeah right.
Ladies, it's
Bad
hard
beard.
looking this damn good. I don't know how else
I
to tell you that.
I'll give it to you.
It's a struggle. I'm
Whoa.
sorry that you have to go through that. I'm sure.
He's going
Ooh,
to
wait.
give it to you, Eric.
Sean says he's going to give it to me. There we go.
I'll just toast you.
Roz says fish, and keep it. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen me without a beard. I'm not a very good looking fish without a beard.
It suits Fish, and I don't think I have seen Fish without his beard. So see him without it, it's going to be weird. It's going to change the dynamic, I think. So
Yeah,
I say
oh.
I vote for keeping it.
Wait a
You
minute.
mean
are you
like
gonna
your podcast?
No, I'm not leaving you.
chemistry. Like
Scott
dynamic?
Morris.
I'm going to feel like I'm cheating on him.
Whoa.
It's like
On your
it's like when your husband has a
I'm-
mustache and
Your
shaves it off. You
TV
feel like
husband
it's
or-
somebody else.
Yes,
Or
my
whatever you
podcast.
But
want to
legally.
call it.
But legally.
Yes, yeah,
Right.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's what happened when Rusty shaved all of his bits. I mean, hair and beard and stuff. I was like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah, it was. It was a
And
little
look at him;
odd.
he's back to normal now.
No, it was odd. Yes, it was very.
It
odd.
was different, but he looks right back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
Define normal.
Normal for Rusty.
New
normal,
normal.
Rusty.
How's that?
I just wished I had been born rich instead of so damn good looking. You know, I mean, I'd be
The cross the bear.
There's that. Okay. Well, that was unproductive. Get your votes in, people.
Vote.
Vote for him. Vote for me. Do what you got to do. We'll be right back. So, what's shaking bacon?
And nothing much.
Erica's trying to drink every time Fish drinks, and she's having a problem.
it's a bit of a problem.
I've done 2
Oh,
broadcasts
Erica.
drunk so far. It does not go well.
No,
it did not go well.
doesn't. I used to
I'm
drink
We're
all
gonna
of
have
mine.
Erica. We're gonna have drunk Erica by the end of the show.
I've had a couple of those nights, and I even notice it as I'm doing it because I can hear my speech.
Your tongue feeling a little heavier than normal.
Yeah, it just kind of wallows around like a oompa
When we
loompa.
first started, I think almost the whole first year, I was drunk every show.
Yeah, I remember trying to keep the ice clinking in my glass,
Oh yeah.
which is gotta put more in. Oh, and ice. Oh well, maybe not so much ice. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah,
There
I
was a
did
lot
one
of
show
alcohol
drunk.
consumed in the first year of Off Track.
You what?
And I did one show drunk, and the host of the show I was with brought in a special surprise guest,
I remember that one.
a fairly famous wrestler, and I was drunk and sobered up like in less than 2 seconds because I was like,
You peed
Damn.
your pants. That's how you sobered up.
oh, my ass tightened up, and I was like, yeah. All of a sudden, blood like rushed back to my head.
And I keep forgetting you guys record. So I'm thinking you were drunk at 9 a.m. Really?
Sure, why not?
Okay. That's cool.
Look, it's
Hoorah,
new,
maybe.
at least somewhere.
Yeah, I
thought
got to
we
be
only did
honest.
that
The
in
first time
movies.
I listened to that show, I was like, "He's having whiskey for breakfast."
Whoa,
Apple juice.
no.
It was apple juice.
Apple juice,
okay?
right?
It was apple juice.
Ain't no guy having me.
10 seconds.
Pretend you're not.
Welcome back into Off Track Syndicate, everyone. You guys are witnessing history here as the one and only Mojo Riverfish and myself have engaged over the past for
6 months?
5
6 months?
months,
5
6.
months? 6 months?
You know what? I don't think it's been. It doesn't seem like that long. And honestly, to be honest,
lot.
I think I plateaued like a month ago. It just did.
Yeah, I got to a point where it stopped growing. I don't.
Yeah, it did. Right.
Yeah.
I even I've told these guys I actually had, I don't know what you'd call it. I don't want to say, it wasn't a mishap because nothing actually happened that I'm aware of, but combing through my beard one morning and I had a couple of things, knots or what do you call them?
Snarls.
Rats? Yeah, whatever, little things I couldn't comb through
Kinks?
anymore. And I tried. No, what do they call them? Rats in your hair? You know what? You know, I don't know. Whatever they called it when you
The knots.
can't go.
Snarls.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah,
Who's
sure.
who's old Grant?
I had to get some, and it's just a little. It's a little flat right here because it should be round.
Mhm.
And
I
had to
thought
get
you
rid of
used.
those.
I thought
To be
you used
shapely.
beer beard jelly or whatever.
Oh, I use all that stuff. I have beard butter, beard balm, beard oil.
Ooh, I love the the beard butter is freaking awesome.
I use many different kinds actually.
I got the kind you suggested, the Gentleman Jack beard butter.
No, Everyman Jack.
Everyman Jack?
Yeah. Gentleman Jack is Jack Daniel's whiskey.
Again, this is my second freaking mason jar that John Rich suggested.
Right. Yeah, mine's dirty.
I wait, hold that jar up. That is not a mason jar. That is a jelly. That is a repurposed jelly jar.
But Your Honor, I did not say mason jar. I said jar. Please rewind the tape.
You said mason jar.
A drinking vessel is a drinking vessel when you're drinking whiskey. So does it really matter?
Barbara evidently is over there in the Off Track Syndicate Facebook page, coming in and out of the room. Just at 1, 2, 3, 5 times she's joined in the last 30 seconds, minute, and
she's. I think she's trying to cheat the voting system. However, I have set this up much better than our normal voting system. You can only vote once.
Oh, if it's don't.
I saw what you did on Facebook.
You're not trying to cheat a voting and rig this election like others have in the past.
Possibly in other countries, because we know it didn't happen in this one, right?
Of course not.
Rusty, you don't know that.
That's right.
Are me and Rocky allowed to vote?
I think
I cast my vote already.
I voted. I voted.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
You're a participant in this too, Melissa. Do not leave that burden of responsibility on me and Erica and the other ladies of the show, because clearly this contest was for us.
I want to know how drunk Erica is right now if she's been matching me drink for drink.
Why is it only when you drink? I want to see her drink every time both of us take a drink. So get to it, Erica.
Erica says she too has consumed alcohol on Off Track.
That time
she has.
Yes, she has. That's been a while. Maybe
who is Old Grim?
That's what I was going to say. Old Grim.
Old Grim is Old Grim.
The Woodford Reserve right now.
But that's not what we're talking about. Redneck Riviera.
But yeah, Redneck Riviera. You need to try it, Grim.
Yeah, seriously, it's good stuff, and it's the price point on it is amazing
for what you get for the size bottle that you get. Holy crap! Look at the size of the bottle. It's the size of my head.
750.
Wow,
milliliters.
That's huge.
Thank you very much. I've never heard a woman say that to me.
It's actually bigger than our beard is. I mean, I could use this for a beard.
Hey, Mike Yehudie's on. Anybody want to wish him a happy birthday?
Indiana
Mike. Thursday. Yes.
Birthday.
It was on April 8th.
It was last
Indiana Mike.
Thursday. I didn't have a cupcake for him this year. I had regular cake. It was a Reese's peanut butter ice cream cake I had for
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Melissa, was your cake moist?
It was moist.
Well, it was ice cream cake, so I would think it's moist from multiple angles.
And sweet. So it had really good filling.
I've redefined over the last year that we just rename that word and call it cake. Just saying.
There used to be a band called Cake, and I loved them. Anybody remember Cake?
Oh, were you a cover band?
I do.
Were you a cover band?
I loved Cake.
Cake? Yeah. We're good.
Melissa and I are having a conversation.
Yeah.
The voting is close right at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. The voting is really close.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
How?
Let me check.
Erica said that Sean's, you're crazy, said Sean's beard is thin. It's not thin.
It's the lighting.
It is.
I could put up a picture.
He was in the pool. Leave him alone.
Shrinkage, huh? No.
I should have wore a white shirt. That probably would have.
Yeah, you should.
Spit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I think your color of your shirt's fine. Fish is wearing a black shirt.
Well, his is gray.
Is the contrast of the black shirt kind of throwing everybody off?
No,
because I can get rid of. I've been naked on the show already.
Oh, look.
So.
Yeah, in the shower.
Wait, now we're taking our shirts off to judge.
All right, here we go.
Sure.
Oh,
there you go.
See, now we're just cheating.
All right, Sean.
Wait, what are we turning this into?
Give me some music, Chris. Give me some music.
Somebody's going off track.
I got it.
Hey, none of the guys are going to vote anymore, Eric. Look at you with your ink. Uh-oh. Sitting up straight. Should I get a lawnmower out? We're look at this guy. Is that a towel?
I think just by doing that, he's getting more points, John.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'm either getting knocked off this network or, I don't know, promoted. Maybe paid. I don't know.
Well, there's
Probably
dollar bills.
paid if you keep moving like that. 'Cause
There's
that's
dollar
about the only
bills
payment we
flying.
get.
There's dollar bills flying around the chat.
There is that one guy that likes me. I'm not sure why, but to each his own. To each his own.
So a minute ago, when I said that it was close, there was one of you that was one vote ahead, and then Fish took off his shirt, and now you're tied again.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
So wait, I lost the vote?
No,
Right
no.
now, it is at 50-50.
You were losing until you took off your shirt.
It's
Well,
50-50.
Rocky, you're only looking on Twitter,
It's
though,
50-50
right?
on Twitter right now. Yes.
Right, but here's the thing:
Mhm.
the voting is already closed on one Facebook page. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I accidentally closed it. I reopened it.
Okay, what
Oh.
time are the polls closing?
The voting has 40 minutes left.
40 minutes. We don't have that many listeners. What are they going to do?
We don't have that much content to be entertaining either. This is not
If
good.
they didn't vote by now, what the hell are they waiting for?
If all
Well,
five
right
of you
now
haven't
it's a
voted
dead
yet-
tie. I guess we could call it on the next vote.
Well, whatever.
Ooh, who is that? Wait. So Erica voted, Rocky voted, Melissa voted.
I didn't know.
So, Miss J. May,
I didn't vote yet.
J. May says it's time that I break out my gray sweatpants.
Oh.
I'll just, okay.
And then cross your legs. Mm.
How many votes do I get if I take off my shorts? Wait.
Who said I was wearing
No.
shorts?
We're not. No. Let's keep the visual to here. this general
Imagination.
Here we go.
area.
Shorts. Gone.
Oh God.
I'm like Brad Staggs. I'm pantsless.
Wow, there it is.
I'm tubing, baby. I'm tubing.
So Eric is doing whatever it takes to get a vote. Are you a Democrat?
Whoa. I call foul.
What?
I call foul because, just because Fish taking off his shorts, it's just freaking foul. But anyway, go ahead.
Quick, someone asked me what's up.
Flag on the play.
Your glass right now.
Timmy the pilot wants a recount.
The jokes are going to roll. Just saying.
Want to see me
Wait.
see me hold my hat up without?
I
using
don't
my
know.
hand?
Hey, wait, is John Rich going to want to see you with your shirt off?
Oh man, that could be our new
Really?
boss, by the way.
Really?
He's looking for a
Thanks,
network to buy.
Fish. Thanks, Fish. Here.
He's
he?
looking for a network to buy?
Yes, he is. He was looking to start his own libertarian talk.
Oh, my God.
Do you know
We have a
any?
startup program for you, Mr. John Rich.
Yes,
Do
we
you
are for
know
sale.
anybody?
And look, we love Redneck Riviera.
I mean, we've probably paid for somebody's college, just us.
We also like 1776 barbecue sauce by Red Gold and Redneck Riviera. And they also give to Folds of Honor. So we're just going to
Folds of Honor.
throw that out there.
He does have a nice barbecue bar joint in Nashville that I still.
Yeah, I need to get down there.
We got to get down there. Is that halfway between Illinois and New York? It could be.
No.
Well,
Could
it
be.
is. It is if you say it is.
It's closer to me than it is to you.
Well, not
If
the way
you
I got
guys
it.
do that, I will meet you there.
Okay.
Bring the bail money because nothing good is going to happen if Sean and
It'll
I get together.
be. We'll call it
Shenanigans galore.
Redneck Riviera Con.
Could you get down there on a, I don't know, Friday-ish or?
Me, yeah. You?
Oh,
Come
any
on,
of you.
Fish.
Any of I know Rusty could.
I can meander my way
Rusty's
that way.
close. Rusty's
Rusty's
closer
like,
than
yeah.
all of us.
He's not paying attention. He's listening to me.
No,
Look,
he's
he's
listening.
Like, mm-hmm.
He's just like, whatever.
He's looking
Anybody
like
else
a
want to meet us
star.
in Nashville at Redneck? Is it Redneck Riviera Bar, right?
Erica?
I just looked at this
yes.
today and now I don't remember.
Wow, Erica said she'll meet us there.
So I'm definitely going then.
I know
Holy crap.
Somebody better bring a booster chair then.
she is a little short of stature.
I'll let her sit
or
on
a
the
big
lap.
telephone.
Somewhere
book,
down,
maybe.
she's about. Hold on.
But you're like 6'5", though. Everybody's that height.
She's down here somewhere.
I'm not even gonna comment. I'll
What?
let
Hey.
Erica handle that.
Scott Morris is wondering who's counting the mail-in votes.
How
That's
dare
good.
you?
I agree, Scott. Scott mailed in like 37 of them, I think. That's why he wants to know who's counting them. Do
Well,
my vote count?
I believe Pete Serafine was in charge of bringing in the mail votes, so I'm not sure how reliable he is.
There we go.
It's the U.S. Postal Service, after all.
Yeah,
Where
there's
is
that.
Postal Pete? He hasn't dropped off the mail-in votes yet.
Is he missing in action?
Yeah.
All right, Erica, I'll meet you there.
Hell yeah.
We have to figure out a date if we're actually going to go down to Nashville. A Friday would be good. Yeah, just saying.
That would be awesome.
And I believe they've lifted all their
Yeah.
There are restrictions.
I don't think anybody. Look, I've seen pictures of that bar. They don't care.
Well, not that
There are
it
some
matters
places that
or
you just
anything,
know.
but just to make y'all feel better, I am fully vaccinated now. Got my second shot last week.
You know what? And this is completely off topic.
Good
and
for you.
I went to see my mom yesterday, and unfortunately, she's in a nursing facility with some, Alzheimer's and dementia and stuff.
Were you able to go in?
Yes. Last
That's
November,
good.
I was not. Well, no, we could go in the front door. They had the big
Dividers, plexiglass.
Yeah, divider. Yeah, with no contact, all that. And I expected it to be the same thing this time. Oh, no. I could go in. Why? Well, first question she asked me after she took my temperature was, have you been vaccinated? And I thought, oh, no, I'm not going to be able to see my mom. And I said, no. And neither has he, which was my son. And
Well, they don't have.
he said, well, that's okay because your mom has. Go ahead. Just have at it. I'm like,
Aw.
well, okay. So, yeah, I will.
Well, that's good.
Look, everybody in there, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
No,
that
I
regard,
don't-
and look, elderly, in that, especially in that situation, yeah, that's fine. I'm
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was great. Got to spend a few hours with her, and got to FaceTime my brother who's out in California. That was awesome. So it was good times.
Well, good deal. I'm glad you had that connection. I'm sure that was
Absolutely.
really important to you and to your boy.
It was. It was.
Good.
Leprechaun has a clarifying question. He wants to know if we are, if Postal Pete is bringing the male MALE votes or the male MAIL votes.
He is fabulous.
Ooh.
Need to say hello.
I am curious for the male, the MALE votes.
Yeah, why
I'd
is
be really
why is
curious
Postal
to
Pete
see
bringing
who
those?
they would vote for. The
Again, I
fully
am not wearing
clothed
clothes.
Sean or
We're
the naked
That's
fish?
true. He doesn't have any pants on.
All
Brad would
right,
be proud.
And I'll come clean. Wait. I'll come clean. I took off
Oh,
my
no.
shorts, but here, fine. Here.
Uh-oh.
Look,
Hi, Bobby.
Wait a minute.
underwear gone. Woo.
He's really just does this about a beard
Letting
anymore?
it all hang out.
Is it about a beard anymore?
Yes, I was going to say, I don't think it's just about beards anymore.
Is there a
Do you,
deduction?
I don't know, plastic
smell them
chair. It's getting
first
really
before you
uncomfortable
throw 'em
here.
in the hamper?
I know there's a young lady who just joined the chat who would like to vote. Yeah, is it still open on Facebook? Even if
Yes.
they just joined, will they get that
Oh yeah,
notification?
I'm not smelling those.
it'll pop up right at the bottom of their chat.
Perfect. Okay.
Point of order to housekeeping and stuff.
You want me to stand up, Rusty?
Maybe it's me or whatever, but my YouTube thing on our live, and I see us on there, says live 3/28/21.
March 28th. That's not good. You can correct that, I believe, can't you?
It might be. I don't know if it's mine or if I clicked.
Oh
it.
yeah, I see that.
I think you guys are seeing
We're
things.
going back in time.
You guys are just
okay.
imagining things.
We
Okay.
have that
Gotcha.
capability. Yeah. I don't even know what you're talking
Well,
about.
this
I
was
do
all
not see that.
recorded. This was all recorded 2
I
years
do not
ago.
see that.
Yeah, everybody died from the corona. This was recorded 2 years ago.
Wait,
Well,
if-
since we haven't been vaccinated, clearly we died. So this was done before we got our,
oh my goodness, I'm reading the chat.
Do not
I don't wanna
give
read the
fish
chat.
whiskey or give whiskey fish.
just gonna the off-track syndicate page. I'm just gonna
They
have a drink.
fish flavored whiskey.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, hey, look, I was wrong the whole time. It did say 4. Never mind.
What are you drinking, Rusty, or what?
This is
I don't
the day of information, right? The 411.
Hey.
Today's the 12th.
No, today's the 11th.
The 11th.
Today's the 12th, just to let you know. We are live, and it is April 12th, 2021.
It's April 11th because my classes start on the 12th, which is a Monday.
Before y'all run away, I mean, Fish has got his pants off. I mean, I don't blame you, but, hey, Mr. DM from American Pride Roasters Coffee will be joining us at the top of
Does
the
he get
next
to
hour.
vote?
What, that guy?
Has he voted?
He may have
He might be
already
the deciding vote.
Maybe.
He's one of my favorite guests.
Maybe he's already voted. We had an excellent time with him last year. No, gosh, it's been a year and a half.
No,
It's been a long time since we had DM on.
Wow.
No, it's not. Didn't we have him on last fall? It was since I got a French press.
Okay. Maybe.
'Cause we've had him on-
no, we've had him on
Yes,
twice.
we've had him on twice.
You're right.
Technically three
Rocky.
times, but yeah, we had him on last fall.
Quick. Favorite blend of American Pride Roasters coffee. Go.
Right now, the Burr Hamilton, because that's what I'm drinking. That's what I brewed some this morning. So I have.
Awesome. By the way, SoCal, I know I'm trying to derail her. Leave me alone. She said, seriously, it's the 11th.
So has anybody heard of or tried the Swedish egg coffee? And
Did you call me?
have you tried it with APR?
I'm not going to.
Why? I think that would be fantastic. I'm going to try it.
Because
Have
I
you
think it
guys ever-
sounds gross.
Have you ever tried the Stoop waffles that you put on top of your coffee cup? And it's like
Mhm.
waffles, and inside it's caramel, and it melts when you put it on top of your coffee.
Or tea, depending on what
tea.
you're consuming.
That
Coffee,
sounds
tea, or
awesome.
me. Oh,
Yes,
so
the
good.
Stroop waffles.
Wait, what'd
They're
you say about
delicious.
waffles?
If you win, I'll send you some. Or
They're
I'll
not
just-
blue waffles. Don't worry.
They're not blue at
Oh,
all.
that's kind of
No,
disgusting.
these are Stroop waffles, and they're like a very thin wafer cookie with caramel inside. So the point is that you put it on top of your mug, coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking that's hot,
beverage.
and let the heat from the drink soften up the caramel, and it just makes it so gooey and so delicious.
Reminds me of
Gooey.
Lily
I heard you
Von
like it
Stoop.
gooey.
I like some gooey things.
Rusty.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He keeps looking like he's about to say something.
I always look like that. Go ahead.
But you guys have, and I know Melissa has had it, the brimstone chocolate. No, was it Rocky? Both of you, maybe?
No, I haven't tried the brimstone. I know my limitation.
And you know what? It's got a, Melissa.
No,
Yeah.
it's got like right on the backside.
Man,
you get a
Right on the backside. You
Yes.
said.
you get this kick. It's a spice. It's hot.
Right.
Hot
It is.
and
It's
Is
habanero.
it lingering?
And it's
Is it
coffee.
lingering heat?
It's a little bit lingering, not too long. It's
Yeah.
not like an aftertaste, but you get it in your backside.
I
Everyone's
think
getting turned on at this point because I kind of am.
I believe that
Well,
if
you're
you were
drinking and you're naked, so that's.
That could
I
be it.
believe that if you were to have a glass of milk, because I like to eat chocolate and drink milk, it's perfect for me, right? That's what I like to do.
I like to
I
drink
think it
wine
makes
and
a
eat chocolate,
great
but-
combo. And well, I'm not a wine drinker, so I can't attest to that.
Yes, Erica. Yes,
What's the question?
my favorite dessert, especially when I was living in Italy, was dark chocolate, a clementine, and a glass of red wine.
What is
To
it?
me, that was just perfect.
Wait, clementine and orange, little. Thing?
Yeah. What color is an
Halo?
orange?
Okay.
Mhm. There's your sweet and your. But now I love the dark chocolate. The dark chocolate you get with chili. There's a red chili on the front of it.
Yes, I've seen that. one.
So, okay, if you ever had that, that is what Sean's talking about. Like
Mhm.
The brimstone, it gives you,
Bobby.
it makes your backside, makes your backside.
Damn it.
Maybe if
Damn
you
it,
have
I'm
much.
Bobby.
sure it does.
But that's a
later.
taste. But that's a taste you get. Although I do like that dark mice accent. I'm trying to.
Do you like it dark?
My dark
Mhm.
dark chocolate that has the sea salt in it,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Yeah.
crunch the salt and the chocolate.
Oh my god!
Now I have bought dark chocolate with bourbon caramel in it.
That sounds really good.
I
That is
have not had
Delicious. It is delicious.
That. Oh.
Oh my god!
Liliana Starr
welcome.
over in the YouTube says Stroop waffles are fantastic, and that it might work with a vanilla or chamomile tea as well. Stroop
Ooh, I
waffles.
have both. I love the chamomile.
So
And
is
I
Stroop
wonder if it'll
waffle-
work with kratom.
So wait, would a Stroof waffle and Watson's white caramel chocolate work well together?
It
That would-
likely would. Yeah.
That would
And-
be amazing.
You know,
Anything with a caramel undertone would play great with the Stroop waffle.
I'll give you a caramel undertone. Oh, what?
Mm.
wait, is that
Am I
a
still on the air?
euphemism or a band I was in? I'm
That
not
was-
sure at this point.
Holy cow!
Oh my gosh! All right, so what does Room 13 have in store for us in the future?
We talked about this earlier.
I don't mean immediately specifics, but I mean just what do you guys see for the future of Room 13? I mean, because look, you guys have been with us from day one on Off Track here, and you've seen that we've went nowhere. So, I mean, what do you guys see for
We
Room
peaked
13?
after the second show.
For starters, we would like to have a new show every week.
Okay.
Our main goal is to have the freshest content possible, and to be funny. That's basically it. And
Fresh in regards
fresh in
to
regards to that it's
um,
still funny, that people still keep coming back to listen to our banter and to our interaction and back and forth. Still find news that are news articles that are funny or interesting or just engage in conversation, and just have fun. We're just going to continue having fun, and we literally take our show week by week, day by day. We don't
if
plan
you
on it all
only
that
knew.
much.
Permission to drop the bomb, Rocky. Can I drop the bomb?
You have my permission to drop the bomb.
So we are under discussions with a certain sponsor of another company that
Mhm.
hopefully we will be starting some negotiations with that will end us with a pretty hefty check if it works out well. But we will need the listeners' help to do so. And we have started to antagonize a certain other network that Mojo 50 is in cahoots with, that we're hoping to they would pick us up and further broaden our audience. This way we
There
can
it is.
Awesome.
broaden the
I
base.
think I know where that is.
I
We've
think
already
you know
brought-
where
Awesome.
that is.
We're on Mojo, we're on Odyssey, and now we have our sets cited on a certain WBN.
Right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, I
Right.
said it out loud. Damn.
There it is.
Damn
How
it,
do you
Fish. We
spell
were
that?
supposed to keep it a secret.
Blame
Well,
on the whiskey.
hey, you gave him permission. So there's that.
How do you spell that station?
It's WBN. Their website is
Okay.
WBN324.com.
I mean, I'm definitely looking
So-
forward to that prospect. I'm looking forward to the prospect of a check, which should
For the
enable
other
us-
sponsor, for the sponsor that we're looking to woo.
and which would enable us to do things a little bit easier and a little bit better, and maybe be funny for once. I mean, money makes us.
Wait, does money make you funny?
It might. It might. I've never had. Money, so I don't know.
Well,
That's our problem.
Oh, congratulations, guys. That sounds like an
That is amazing.
yes, that
Good for
is
you guys.
awesome.
we
Hell yeah.
we try, but we're pretty easy.
That's what I heard. Anyway.
That's what
You know,
she said.
Well, fish is easier.
Well, he's
Clearly.
naked.
much-
Well, apparently he's sitting there in the buff.
Given his situation right now,
I
And
don't
he's the
believe.
easiest.
I
I
hope-
don't believe. I don't.
I
Believe
hope
he's
our
naked.
listeners and your listeners, because they all mix together between the two.
Mhm.
I hope they they realize this is still about a beard.
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
this is still a beard
I
competition.
said
at
in the
its
beginning, it's
core.
not about a me
Mhm.
or anything of me. It's just the hair on my face.
So you think that he might have influenced some of the voters with his
I don't know.
shenanigans and his antics?
I
He might have influenced him in either direction.
I don't believe he's.
But
making-
what? Hey, look, whatever the results are, the results are.
Now, as a female here and as a fan of beards, I want to say that I love both of you beards the same.
That's
Because you're
oh.
all you're both
Wrong
you're
answer.
Both unique. Shut up. You're both. I voted for someone. I voted for someone. I'm not gonna say who, but I voted for someone. But
Hey.
you each have a beard that's
One.
unique in its own way.
Rocky.
Chris Dickey over here on the Facebook says that it's DM's birthday and we have to make sure that he gets a chance to vote.
1.99.
Yes, but that does
And
not
anyway,
necessarily that does not necessarily make
Nope,
a
because that's not about a beard,
winning
right?
Beard.
That's not about the beard. That's
It's
correct.
a bonus. The beard is
There
a
you go.
bonus.
There it
it's
is.
like extra credit on
Okay.
a project.
Fair enough. Very good. Rusty, what are you doing over there?
I'm just taking it all in. I
Whoa.
don't have a dog in this fight.
Okay. You don't have a dog in this fight. I hope you voted. You,
Rusty, I'll let you touch my
He's
beard.
staying neutral.
There's no neutral. It's a vote, and I don't have to know which way he went. Rusty might go both ways. I don't know.
Are you going to Nashville,
Hey,
Rusty?
Yeah.
yeah, if y'all set a date and make it, where I can plan for it, yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, that's it for the voting, and I want everyone to make sure they go over to Mojo 50 Saturday mornings.
9 a.m.
a.m. Eastern. I almost said 8, but that's that other guy. 9 a.m. Eastern. Check out Room 13. Listen to Miss Rocky and Mr. Fish. We'll see you guys on Flip, guys. Be right back. We'll
Thank
see.
you, guys.
Actually, did you already close it, Chris?
You said it was the end of the voting. Should I reopen it?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought that was the end.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
said-
closed it and I showed the results on the Facebook, and now I'm going to look at the Twitters.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back.
There you go.
And there it is. I even wore my off-track T-shirt today, which you really can't see, but I've got the logo here on my sleeve.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Awesome.
And to match with the Redneck Riviera, I'm wearing my Stars and Stripes top, which I'm saving for Memorial Day and July 4th and Veterans Day for when I'm feeling patriotic, which is most of the time. So on that happy note, I have to go put my child to bed. Fish, you get extra detention for taking your clothes off in front of everybody.
That's true. He'll be
I'm almost
hanging around
shamed.
with us.
But I have no shame, so it's okay.
There, wait before I go anywhere.
Yeah,
There
you got to say
is
hi to DM.
Mr. DM.
Is that Dave Matthews?
It is.
It's Dave, not
He's going to
that
sing a song
one
for
Dave
us in a little
Matthews,
while.
The other. Do you take any requests?
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
Oh, and he went away.
Sing Crash. Sing Crash.
All right, kids, I gotta go because the kid has to go to bed. So, Fish, you hold the fort. I believe in you. I
Yeah, what
believe
could go
in
wrong?
you and your
What could go
beard. What
wrong?
could
You left me in
possibly
charge?
go wrong? Really, truly. I'm gonna be on the YouTubes cheering all y'all on and keeping an eye long distance on that guy.
I'm going on my third glass of Redneck Riviera. What could go wrong?
Oh, then what could possibly go wrong
I have
here?
no clothes left on, so,
Are you wearing socks?
yes, that's the only thing I'm wearing.
Then you do have something on.
I have.
All right.
There he is. He's back.
I swear
There he
he's.
is.
I swear he's just. I think he's trying to connect.
Can you hear us?
He's on.
He makes great coffee, can't work the internet.
He's not muted.
He can roast stuff, can't work the internet. Makes great chocolate drops, can't work the internet.
Hey, I think I finally got it to work. Yeah.
Hey, makes the internet.
There it is.
Oh,
There he is.
I'm trying to make old stuff play with old stuff. So, that's how it goes.
Oh my goodness.
It's Dave Matthews. Oh my God, I'm such a huge fan.
You want me to sign autographs?
Play Crash.
Yes, please. There you go.
Play Crash.
Yes. Oh, that'll be $29.95 per letter.
Yes, of course.
Per letter.
All right, kids. Seriously, I gotta go put the kids to bed. But thanks for having me and Fish and Dave. Finally,
hi,
awesome to meet you. Hi and bye. I know you were trying to connect. Okay, it's not my fault that you have old equipment.
I blame the internet for everything.
Wow,
old equipment.
Old equipment.
My equipment works fine. Thank you very much.
I don't think he's the oldest one in the room.
All right, kids. I gotta go now. Bye. Smooches.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.
But we did keep the other half of room 13 because he said he was going to hang out and keep you in line.
Me or Dave?
Dave.
Okay.
Dave, don't you have school in the morning? I mean, holy crap, dude. I never knew you were this freaking young.
Oh, I'm not young. I'm old.
Can you grow a beard?
Old.
Look at that
I've
baby
never really
face.
tried.
All right, Dave,
Never really tried.
before we come back, are you allowed to disclose your age?
Sure.
How old are you?
40.
I
Hang
told
on.
you.
No.
44. I will be 45 this year.
Like I said,
same age as
still
I
not
am.
the oldest one in the room. Coming in hot, folks.
We have voting results.
I love being an independent woman, but sometimes even I need something strong and rugged. I'm not opposed to having a relationship that will last forever. That's why I got myself a cat cooler. What? You thought I was going to say a man? They're made in the United States, and they come with a lifetime guarantee. What else could a girl...
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. We lost Sean and our music. So, okay.
Oh, party.
Well, the boss is away. Let's have some fun. Who else is gonna lose their clothes? Chris, you're next.
No.
Crap.
Rusty?
What?
I didn't want to go for the obvious choice of Melissa, so I'll say you next. I can't be the only one naked on the show.
No, you don't. No.
I think
Dave,
it
it is
the only one
customary.
naked. Nope. I'm fully clothed all the time.
Are we live still? Are we on?
Yeah,
there?
we're live. We just lost Sean, so we don't have our music right now.
We lost the show track.
Him and the show track. All right then. So, wait a minute. There's a text. It might be from him. Sean, who won? My screen went black.
Eric,
yeah, his screen went black. Andy's no longer in the room. By the way, the beard contest, the votes are in. And the votes are 13 to 15 in favor of one Riverfish.
My mom voted. Yay!
Yay!
I'm gonna bet that Sean, when he gets back here, is going to be talking about some cheating. Yeah.
He wants a recount.
He wants a recount. There was some cheating. There was some fraud. The mail-in votes were.
Should have got naked. I told you. Should have got naked.
Okay, so new thing. My screen just went black again. Everything crashed.
That's very woke of you.
Did you guys get all the music and everything?
No.
No, you bombed out of the Zoom and the music went away. Is the music still running on your computer?
Yeah, it is, but I'm not on my
good.
computer. I'm on my phone. So you'll have to bear with me. I don't even. I'm trying to figure this computer out while we go. And
all right, well, bring your computer back when you can because your music's on a clock, and I have to try and match the clock if you don't.
Well, let's welcome.
Damn it!
Let's welcome our guest, one of our favorite guests to have, Mr. DM, Mr. Dave Matthews of American Pride Roasters Coffee. That's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Rusty, you say it better than me. Do it.
AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Perfect. It's perfect.
I got chills.
Perfect.
How you been, Dave?
I've been good. It's been an interesting time for all of us, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed it has.
You had some issues with some cold weather there for a while, huh?
Oh man, it was rough. This wasn't as bad as a couple of years ago, but it was pretty close. It seemed like winter was never going to end. I mean, we were minus 20, minus 25, piles of snow. And then all of a sudden it just flipped on a dime and we were up into the 50s and 60s and 70s, which I'll take that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Coffee doesn't roast well outside when it's 10 below, 20 below. That's just, it's not fun for me. It's not fun for the coffee. Nobody's happy.
No. Your neighborhood must go crazy when you roast coffee outside.
Anymore, nobody notices because our only neighbors are empty fields.
Oh.
Yeah. We've got, in fact, this year we'll have corn on 3 sides. We have one neighbor that's down the hill several hundred feet, but it doesn't make it down that far. In fact, we don't even know their names yet. That's kind of how things go out here in the country. Everybody just kind of nods at people as they go by and pretends like the rest of the world doesn't exist.
Yep. Just wave. Hey, yeah.
Yep. I will take it like that too.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Okay,
see,
fine.
I knew that was going to happen. I made it, what, 2 minutes in? Yes.
Yep.
No, that's fine.
Doc would be proud.
You're muted, Sean.
Oh, yes, I am muted now. There we go.
There you go.
And let me back this off because stuff things and okay. Well, look, at least you have a little better lighting there. So there's that. You can see things now.
Oh,
Right.
Jessica's on. Okay. Welcome.
Although I can't hear you. There we go.
There, you can
Are
get
you
rid of your
in?
phone.
Everybody good?
What's that, Melissa?
Everybody good?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah,
but
we're good. We've got Sean back. You can get rid of your phone, Sean. We can see you
I
and
was
hear you
thinking
on
that.
That's freaky.
It's like a monkey doing a math problem.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Anyway, shut up, Rusty.
Peekapoo said we need 2 more people on Zoom. Then we could play Jackhole Wood
I'll try this again.
Squares. Like
Although
Jackhole Hollywood Squares.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Oh boy.
it didn't leave.
Oh, that would fit our sense of humor though.
Why am I still
Like
here?
the
There's
old
nothing here.
ones.
you got anything? You always researching and developing, Dave? You got some stuff in the works, or what's going on?
We just released a couple of new coffees, but they haven't gone all the way out. The one that the guys have been talking about, the Biden, I sent out just to the coffee club, and we'll probably roll that along to the general public, but in a limited fashion, just because it's really politically oriented. And I kind of steered away from that just because everyone's tired of politics right now, but it's just too easy. I mean, the whole Biden sniffing people is it's too good to be true for a coffee. So we did that. And I've got another, it's actually honey and pecan pie flavoring that, Megan Price, her kid suggested it. And I thought, it's a weird combination, but it works. So I tried it and it really worked. So he thought that I should name it the Lady Liberty. So I named it Maxon's Lady Liberty and tossed that one out to the coffee club this month. And then we're going to put that one up on the website within the next couple of weeks.
That's awesome. Oh, I
don't think he even knows. I think he knows that I'm going to name it after him, but I don't think he knows anything of what I did for the image or any of the script on it. In fact, it was one of those things, like a lot of the stuff that I do, I'm sitting there for weeks thinking about it and write it in 15 seconds and think, well, that looks pretty good. That's what I wanted to do. Send it on its way.
There you go.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I just buy coffee. I really need to join that coffee club because it sounds like there's perks that I'm missing out on.
We try to do that, a lot of stuff like that, just because there are things that I will do that I know people will like, especially regular customers will like, but I don't want to service it forever. So yeah, go ahead. I think that's bell-worthy too, isn't it?
Yes.
Service it forever. I'm sorry. Anyway, stuff like that. It's just fun to do. And it gives the people that have been, some of these guys in the coffee club have been with us for almost the entire time we've been doing APR. So I try to do something that says, hey, you know, we're thinking of you and we care, and thank you for being with us for this whole ride.
Loyalty. That's important. Yep. I got to tell you, one of the ones that I didn't hear too many people talk about, but became one of my favorites, and that was the Defender's Light. And I don't think, when people who really know me would probably not choose a light coffee for me, because I'm always like, oh, the caffeine, the dark, anyway, the strong coffee. But the flavor on this coffee was one of my favorites. And Yep. So I'm worried though, because I noticed the bag is numbered. So does that mean this is going to be a short-lived?
Yeah, we managed to get enough beans for 40 bags, and that was it. And it was something that I had been talking with Steven for a while about, the type of coffee that he likes. And I came across this bean that was perfect for a lighter roast because it wasn't too acidic, really good, a full flavor for what I was really expecting. Normally when you get really large coffee beans, they taste pretty good, but not terrific. These were great at the lighter roast. So I thought, I sent him a bag and said, look, I came across this. I don't have many, but what do you think? Should we go ahead and run with it? And he liked it. And I was happy with it. But yeah, once it's gone, I don't know that I'll ever find those again. So it makes me feel bad, because if I would have known that, I would have tried to at least maybe get a few more pounds of it, but they were running low on what they had. So I thought, well, I'll grab some and see how it goes.
Well, I got to tell you, it was a surprise. It was in one of my last orders, and I tried it, and I went through it like that.
Yep.
It was, do you have any left?
I have, it's not much. I'd have to go look, but I think we're in the low 30s on that. And it's going to be, I won't have, but a handful of beans when we hit bag number 40. So it's getting low. In fact, yeah, it was one of my favorite limited run coffees since we did the Cloud Club, which was, 4 years ago, mm-hmm. But is this same sort of region? And that was when I bought the beans, that's what I was really hoping for. It same region, same kind of idea. And it hit.
So for the listening audience, if you haven't checked it out yet, it's the name of the coffee that we're talking about is Defender's Light. And don't let the name fool you. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything, definitely not light flavor at all. It was absolutely delicious. And he only has a few bags, so don't buy it, because I'll probably buy him out later.
I do have another coffee idea coming up that it's something that I've been, I suppose I could give credit to wherever Chris went, even though he's still dead to me right now because of his job, but we'll get into that later at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, I want to do a coffee for you guys that's going to be a little bit more predictable flavor wise, but something that I came across these Ethiopian beans that were just terrific. And I don't know if anybody's heard about this, but coffee prices are starting to get really crazy again. And the supplies are actually shrinking, because it isn't even that the beans aren't there. It's they can't get them shipped to other parts of the world. The shipping containers just aren't available.
They keep getting stuck in the Suez.
Yeah. Among other things. And yeah, it's been, and with coffee, it's kind of like with gasoline. One thing twists the market a little bit and the prices go insane, and which is really too bad, because we had this nice long stretch where prices were really low. I could pretty much snag whatever I wanted at a great price and great stock, and all that changed over the last about 2 months. But I was able to get a lot of these beans, and I think that it's something that we can do that we got to make it look cool, but I want to do something that's predictable, not flavored, but it was what you didn't expect. I mean, it really threw me for a loop, because it wasn't what I was going to get this just as a filler for something else. And the beans are terrific, which normally when you get something that's just going to match up as a blend for, say, flavored coffees, they're okay, but they're not great. This was a really great coffee bean. And so it's kind of formed together over the past couple of weeks when I was sure I could get more than just, one bag that would disappear quick.
I love, and you said they were from Ethiopia. Ethiopians, Ethiopians. I need to watch what I'm saying here. Ethiopian coffee beans. Yeah, that is definitely one of my favorites. That's high on the list when I'm looking for a good flavor and a nice kick of caffeine.
Yep. Ethiopia, Kenya especially. Kenya gets more malty than Ethiopia. Yemen's kind of the middle ground, but prices for Yemeni coffee is just, they're through the roof right now.
Well, Kenya, that's why I always get Lee's blend.
Yep. And that one, I mean, I'm so glad we've been able to keep doing that. That's over 3 years now. And they've been doing really great work. And, you know, it's just a cool story.
It is. It's amazing. And normally when, because I'm kind of like, you know, the coffee snob person, I have the French press and the drip, and I don't have the drip. Wait a minute. I have a regular automatic drip pot, and I have a Keurig, and I used to have an espresso, and I have all the little coffee percolators that I got when I lived in Italy. So Lee's blend is one of my favorite ones to put in those in my espresso percolators.
Yep.
It's just not as strong as espresso, but it fits for me. That's my favorite way to have Lee's blend.
I like it in the AeroPress myself, but that's kind of, you're getting along the same lines too, where it's half French press and half more like a mocha espresso.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. This is so awesome.
So I wanted to get your opinion. This I guess originated around your region up there, and I mentioned it earlier, and I got some poo-poos from some people, but I hear a lot of good things about it. Is Swedish egg coffee, where they put a whole egg, shell and all, into the grounds, mix it up, and then boil it, and then strain it off. And have you heard of that? Is that something that you've heard about?
To be honest, no.
Oh.
That's I guess maybe that the whole egg, the shell and everything.
Yeah, the shell and everything. They put it in the grounds. They mix it up.
Joking?
They put it in a pot and boil it and strain it off. And it's supposed to be from around the Minnesota, Wisconsin, the Swedes that were. It was invented by the Swedish as they were immigrating to America for whatever reason to make the coffee better that they had, which was no good or not very good. And
there are things that will do that. And it also would make sense for it to not cross into Iowa, because Iowans are really territorial. I mean, stuff that, when you cross the border on pretty much any part of the state, and just inside the Iowa state line, people are like, no, we don't know those people over there in Missouri, or especially Nebraska. I mean, man, you see the Missouri River and you get close to Nebraska and you start getting that look in your eye like, oh no, I got to be next to those people. So it's the same sort of thing with Minnesota and Wisconsin. So whatever they do for a tradition, we probably don't do just out of spite.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, there are a lot of things that will work to kind of control bad coffee. I mean, the most common thing is salt. You put a little bit of salt in and it will somewhat drop the bitterness, but it's not a cure all, but if that's the only coffee you have, that's, you do what you can to make it at least drinkable.
I've done that with cheap coffee way back, a long time ago, before I even joined the Navy, back in the late 80s, early 90s. This old Italian woman told me she would ground some salt and then ground cinnamon sticks, not powdered cinnamon, but we would ground cinnamon sticks and salt, and it would make the coffee taste. I think it was like, I don't know what she was drinking, chock full of nuts or something like that. And that's how we made the coffee more enjoyable.
That will work. Cinnamon, especially, it'll help your stomach a little bit too. Just kind of take the edge off the bitter coffee that you're drinking.
Yes, because coffee will, if you drink too much, it's not good for the lining of your stomach. But some people like me, I don't give a shit.
See, it doesn't. I don't think it affects it's hard to tell. I mean, people say coffee makes you poop. Well, everything makes me poop. So okay, sure. It just, I guess it makes me poop faster.
Yeah.
I can. You know what? No, Ron may claim that he can poop, but I can take him on. We're going to make this happen. See, the stupid virus made that not happen. I've already called out Ron before. We are going to have a poop off, and it's going to happen.
Oh my God, that's some
I
good
need some
shit
details
right
on
there.
this.
Who's sponsoring that?
Yeah. I don't care
Depends.
how it happens. It's going to happen. There is going to be a poop off.
I am so excited about this shit.
So the goal of the contest is to be number 2, not number 1.
You're gonna be
Yes,
number
by
1 with
being
your number 2.
yeah, correct. You can
I
be the
love
number 1
this.
of number 2. Yes.
Oh my God, I hope
There's-
he's
there-
listening tonight. If not,
There's a
somebody's
lot
gotta
of
call in.
rules that we have to discuss too. I mean, obviously I'm gonna throw it my way, but we'll have to figure out how this is going to work, but it's going to work at some point. When the world gets a little more sane, we're going to do something that will be akin to a poop off.
Oh my gosh. Would it be better to do it even once the world is more well adjusted? Would it be better if you did this via Zoom, or are you going to do it like an actual stall?
No, because there's
and then
cheating.
have a small stall, like so you guys look like Wilson from just sitting there
over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be a way to
hold
avoid
on.
cheating.
I want to throw my hat. I want to throw my hat into the ring here about this. I am a connoisseur of depooping, and so I want to throw my hat in the ring. I believe I could. I mean, what are we talking about here? What kind of poop? I mean, what are we talking about?
What are the parameters?
Yeah,
It's like who could poop first, or the fastest, or the most?
See, I think most gets you into some trouble because you can take a bunch of things to stop you and then unload, so to speak. I think I would go more for frequency than volume, but that gives me a huge advantage. I mean, maybe that's Ron's forte, is that he can go once, but he just crushes it.
Yeah, he sits high up on the toilet every time.
Around that's called a bowl cracker. If you can drop a load so hard that it cracks the bowl on the way down,
you cracker. I never heard that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a serious thing.
That's a drop in the gauntlet right there.
Yeah, but what if you have a ghost shit, like you pooped but you can't see it anymore? Where'd it go?
Huh.
Have you ever had that?
No,
me
no.
neither. I don't
So
know.
the number 1 of number 2, and then the person that comes in third.
Yes, turd
Just
would be
checking. Okay.
Yeah, you'd be
'cause,
shameful there.
I'll put my frequency up against anybody. I go 3-4 times a day, every day.
Oh,
so would this be done on a Wednesday? Maybe the day after Taco Tuesday? If
Maybe a
partake in
turd day.
that? A Turds Day.
Turds Day.
see, I don't know. I prefer Wednesday because I have this hashtag called Midwipe Breakthrough Wednesdays that I throw at Stinky Biscuit on occasion, just to make him sick during lunchtime. So that'd be the way I'd go. It'd have to be Wednesday, and yeah, we'll figure something out. That there's something to this.
There is. I could smell it.
We got to do it. Yeah, we got to do it.
You can
It's
smell
going
what
to
he's
be a
cooking.
crappy contest.
I am
I can smell that.
ultra regular. I mean, I'll put my frequency up against anybody. I'm saying.
Can you smell what the coffee man is cooking?
His
hey, Chris, how's the new job?
Yeah. I was going to throw myself under the bus. Rule number 3, coming clean and all. I have a temp job in the accounts payable department at a coffee producing company in Appleton. I feel like I'm cheating on my American Pride.
Dirty.
Oh,
whore.
wow.
This is
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
Hang your head in shame.
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 I can't believe it
Shame.
that you would dare take a job with whoever this competitor is that I don't know, but they still make coffee.
It's true.
I mean, like you think that you should, I don't know, provide for your family over just supporting me wholeheartedly and at all costs.
Honor
I
and
know,
friendship.
right? Right, yeah. So, but on the good side here, I'm learning an important new skill. So eventually, when you have a giant coffee company and you need an accounts payable guy to run the accounting department, I'll be all ready. I'm
Awesome.
learning the ins and outs of the game.
That's part of what I did for my part-time job that I had throughout the years as the coffee business was growing. So having that to be able to toss that away from my own duties to somebody else. I love that. So
tossing your duties.
Oh yeah.
This is a shitty show, I'm telling you.
I have really brought you guys down to the toilet today.
You didn't bring us anywhere. Off track is frequently in the toilet. We have the fluting Pope. I don't know if you've ever heard that one. I can play that one for you here in just a little while.
Dave, you know you class up the place over here, right?
I appreciate
Yeah, no shit.
I have a friend of mine. She's texting me now. Her internet is out. And I said, well, DM's on. She's like, the coffee guy from Iowa? Damn it. I can't believe I'm missing him. Swear to God. That's what she said.
Sean, quick question. Is your music still running or did you have to restart your computer?
I think I got it straightened out. And that's probably the only thing that was left running.
All right. Because I could hit music if the music's not ready.
It completely kicked me out of everything else, but it is moving.
Did you shave during the break?
Look at you, bro. You're observant.
Son of a bitch.
I have a barber as an intern.
Wow.
It was bugging you that much.
And there it is. Hi, everybody. What's up? Oh, my goodness. Wow. I think I have everything back to normal here. Not my face, but all this crap. So
come back on
we'll be right back. More DM from American Pride Roasters. Mojo Riverfish hanging out with us this evening. Stick around.
Completely naked.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I hope it's moving. I just hope it's, well, yeah, it is. You just heard it. So there's your answer.
We're not early, are we? We might be early.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I had
maybe I brought
out.
a demon in.
No.
If I hadn't heard the music by 58 seconds, I was gonna hit the play button on mine, and we would have been a second off. But we're good.
We're usually a full beat off anyway, aren't we?
We are several beats off, all in a row.
Dang it! I can't believe he hasn't heard of Swedish egg coffee. Damn it! I knew.
Oh my goodness! I want to try that.
I'm telling
you. I'll have to try it now. I mean, that's the way it is with any sort of coffee thing that I hear about. I'm
right.
Immediately go after whatever I need to make it happen, and then try it and critique it.
Yeah,
but I mean, what APR coffee do we use to do that?
Any coffee. It don't matter, any coffee. But I mean, it's a quick Google search: Swedish egg coffee, Norwegian egg coffee. It comes up everywhere.
I will give it a try and report back with what
cool.
I think about it.
Yeah.
I know one thing, that whole putting butter in coffee that people do. I know that a lot of people swear by it. It's a great diet thing, but
what is it supposed to do? I don't understand it.
You're basically replacing fat with a more natural and heavier fat, and it becomes like a meal replacement, kind of like the Weight Watchers shakes, stuff like that, except you're just drinking coffee with real butter poured into it.
I do it for keto when I got to get right.
Does that just tear your stomach up? Because
no,
I think
pretty good.
I've tried it and just a sip, and it feels like it's just gonna light me on fire. And
here we go. Here we go.
And hot. Welcome back into Off Track Syndicate, everyone. We're hanging out this evening with the one and only Mojo Riverfish from Room 13. You can find Room 13 over on Mojo 50, of course, at 9 a.m. Eastern every Saturday morning. It's not the shit show that you're going to find here. It's a lot more chill. It's a lot more relaxed.
They had wild turkeys this week.
They talk about turkeys. They talk about
lizard penises.
Yeah. Well, and I think we went over those too, but you got them first. Also, we're hanging out with the one and only DM, Mr. Dave Matthews from American Pride Roasters. That is AmericanPrideRoasters.com, who is the proud coffee sponsor. They are our coffee right here on Mojo 50, and we love American Pride Roasters. My personal favorite has not changed. It is still the Burr Hamilton, and we were talking earlier about the brimstone chocolate. Oh my goodness, I love it. I have it
popular too.
Yeah, I have it all rolled. I'm like, I just take a sliver at a time because I want it to last, and I pop it in my mouth, and then I roll it back up, and I put it in the Tupperware, and then I put it away. It's like, y'all are gonna last for a while. Because I gotta savor that stuff. It's good. It's gives you that kick in the backside, and pow! It's amazing.
Just a little bit of heat.
Yeah, right. It's not overwhelming. It's habanero, right, and chocolate.
Yep. And just
So
a little bit. It's just a little bit of habanero because you put too much in it and it overwhelms it.
So I'm guessing you tried it as a little overwhelming?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It tastes good, but you kind of feel it the whole path. So it's
Like from the top to the bottom?
Yeah. It doesn't slow down, but it tastes good. But it's there's a fire inside of you.
Well, isn't that a
like hot wings?
Yeah.
Boy, we're having all kinds of technical fun tonight. Now we lost to Rusty. He'll be back in a minute, I'm sure.
Wait, he probably went to poop.
Oh, he's trying to test things out. See, he's practicing.
Yeah,
That's
practicing
what it is.
for. So,
Training,
Dave,
training.
I heard you were going to sing a song for us tonight.
Oh no.
Wrong, DM.
Wrong, Dave Matthews. I'm sorry. My fault.
What?
You know, that's the only song of his that I actually kind of almost tolerate. So good job.
You know what? I'm on board with you, Dave, because I have a friend of mine who, she's got the sticker on the back of the car, and yeah. She's right, and I'm like, why? I don't get it.
You want a quick story that made the first thing that's really made me feel old. A couple of weeks ago, after a whole ton of saving and debating and all this, we went out and we bought an ATV. And it's something we've been talking about doing for our trips out west for a long, long time. But anyway, we're buying the thing. And of course, my first inclination is to do the whole Wayne's World, how are you going to pay with cash and, cha-ching. But we didn't do that because I said, my name's Dave Matthews. I said, just like the band, but without the money. And the kid looks at me and he goes, who's Dave Matthews?
Oh, thank God. Thank God, honestly.
Oh, no. I went, first of all, I was like, yeah, my first reaction was nobody, wait. And then I thought, no, that's because it's been 25 years and this kid's younger than 25. And he says, yeah, I'm 23 and I don't know. I've never heard of Dave Matthews Band. Well,
good for him.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for making me feel old.
Now you are irrelevant all of a sudden, Dave.
I hated it for 25 years, and now I feel lost.
You were walking in the footsteps of a guy you don't even like, and now you can't even do that. What do you know?
Yep. All my jokes are ruined.
No, what you and Faith have going on is, to me, look, you guys have accomplished a lot. And
thank you.
Yeah, and that's very admiring. I think it's awesome.
We've been really blessed, and Faith's been incredible. I mean, this has been, even throughout this year, things have been really, really crazy, and we just keep moving forward, and things change a little bit, and we change a little bit more, and things work out. I mean, God has blessed us more than what we deserve, especially me. I mean, maybe her. She's probably getting what she does. Well, no. She goes, end of the day,
easy.
I mean, end of the day, she gets.
She's sitting near you.
No. Thankfully, she's far away, and let's see here. Yeah, she's
looking for that little red dot on his chest.
So I know. Yeah. So I notice sometimes if Rusty says something that's inappropriate about his better half, all of a sudden there's a hand that comes out of nowhere and goes right up the backside of his head. We don't want that to happen to you, Dave. So
no, I get the after a particular tweet. So what were you thinking when you said that? Do you think that's really how you should present yourself? It's like,
hey, look, it's social media. Whatever. No apologies. Except for that one time when I said that one thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other thing.
Does Faith follow your Twitter?
Yeah, she's not very. She is one of those kind of stalkers that looks around at stuff and maybe makes comments here and there, but she's not really political about stuff. So it's mainly just she keeps an eye on me to make sure that I don't get too out of line, because I tend to get really fired up about everything. And it's more of a protection to make sure that I'm not too much of a goof, or I'm picking on people too much, which is fair. I mean, and it's not out of concern for my image. It's more of concern for just me as a person, and trying to make sure I'm not spending too much of my time angry. I mean, for some reason, she thinks I'm angry.
That's smart.
Yeah,
That's smart.
Yeah, I call it supervising when it doesn't go my way. Why were you arguing with that guy on Twitter for 30 minutes? Well, because he was a jerk. Okay, but did you get angry? Well, a little.
Did you make coffee during that time? Did you roast some beans? What did you do? What did you do, Dave?
Why isn't there more money? No.
Oh, gosh. We have bills to pay.
Thankfully, I don't ever have that conversation. It's usually me going like, why? You don't need the 487th purse of your life today, do you?
Right.
She's not
Seems
listening,
like
is she? Wait,
you would have
Yeah,
things
you
in
need to look
common.
over your shoulder.
I think we're good.
We're good.
Obviously I was out for a little bit, but did you guys discuss while I was gone any of your last adventures that you guys were on a little bit ago, Dave?
No. Which adventures?
Well,
our Yellowstone adventures.
Yeah, because you go is it every August or September?
We've gone every August and September. This last year we went. That was out of the entire year, that was the only time that was actually normal. Some of it was because the area pretty sparse, and I was able to pretty much avoid going into any building that would require any sort of mask or any sort of craziness. But even that became a little bit abnormal, because about 5 days before the end of the trip, a huge snowstorm came through, and we thankfully only got 4 to 6 inches of snow, but just east, they had 25 to 30. And it was for the first week of September, that was rough. And it stayed cold for the entire end of the trip. By the time we got back through the Black Hills, there was still snow on the tops of each hill as you're coming into the Black Hills. I mean, this is at the first week of September. It should not look like that. So even that got weird, but it was still, we had a great time, and we got completely out into the wilderness, and it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That's one place I have yet to go, is Yellowstone National Park. I want to go take a few detonations and make the caldera go boom. I'm going to try and magnetize the meteor to come down at the same time, and just end it all.
I can tell you the best spots where that might happen, but I still don't think it'll work, because I mean, they've hit, what was the last earthquake, was I think a 7.5 right on the edge of the caldera, and all it did was shake up the geysers. The earthquake was big enough that, I mean, it wiped out a couple of mountainsides on the west side. The east side, all it did was just stir up the geysers for a few days, and then everything went back to normal. So it takes a lot of explosion to make this happen.
I can't imagine. Go ahead, Rusty.
Didn't the lake rise on one end of it, causing the other end to flood? Didn't the lake or something do that?
It tilts, and it's still actually tilting. Things change there really dramatically. Even going year to year, you see some pretty incredible differences on what wasn't steaming last year is suddenly steaming, and stuff opens up in parking lots. There's definitely activity, but it's a lot more stable underneath than even what people think, because the area is so big. But yeah, if you were to take a camera, and then they've done that, and go underneath the lake, the same sort of things happens, except 300, 400 feet down, where you have geysers and different hot areas and completely different wildlife underneath there, because it's still warm.
Yeah.
But yeah, this next year will be
documentary 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, if a 7.5 doesn't make any, let's just call it movement, or just make a difference, I can't imagine what it's really going to take. 7.5 is nothing to shake your finger at, That's a good size earthquake.
Shake my finger at anything I want.
I was watching actually a documentary on this just the other day, and the logical explanation that the guy was giving out, it seemed more plausible than anything, is that with all the stuff that's going on, all the geysers and all the, the earthquakes and stuff, that's really not a bad thing. It's when it all stops
That
doing
is
something
absolutely
right,
what
because
I
it
think.
doesn't
Yes.
release pressure.
Right, because it's not releasing as much pressure, and then that's when.
Yeah, you got to release pressure, or you're going to erupt. Just
This
saying.
is our science bitches segment, so you know.
Yeah.
And there, when you can stand along the edges, there's parts where you can actually see visually that where it looks like a caldera. Once you realize how big it is,
right.
When you combine the size with the activity that's keeping the pressure released pretty much regularly,
Yeah.
I don't think that that's something that anybody really has to fear. I mean, when you start getting into end time stuff, then it gets a little bit different. If you want to toss the Book of Revelation into it, you wonder what. I mean, you want to talk about something that would potentially kill most of the earth off, having that erupt would do it. But as for anything other than that, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's something that we're in any sort of endangerment immediately, especially when you hear about, Brad likes to talk about all the earthquake swarms. They happen all the time. I mean, it happens all the time. I think it's just wishful thinking on his end because he's hoping that the dumb thing will erupt.
There it is.
Yeah, there's always, I was going to say earthquakes, moonquakes on the moon too.
Whoa.
Well,
Constantly.
talking about
Am I actually going to
volcanoes
get
and
lava
all
here in
that.
Wisconsin, or am I just dead from an ash cloud?
Ash
cloud.
Ash cloud.
Yeah.
What was that? Ash? Thought it was an ash hat.
I thought you would call him an ass clown.
No. But what I seen was the year without a summer, which was 1815, and that was because of Tambora, volcano down in the Philippines. And they're saying that if Yellowstone went off, a full eruption, that it would be 1,000 times stronger, or what they think would be 1,000 times stronger than Tambora, which would probably wipe out most living things on the earth in just a couple of years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Happy thoughts, which is also a shame when you think about the just raw beauty of the area well, I don't know if you've ever seen Mount St. Helens before pictures, but that was a really beautiful area. And then I was out there, I think 10 years after it erupted, and it's just a wasteland. It's incredible the amount of damage.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought things were supposed to look better after because of the volcano, because of the ash and the lava is supposed to be full of nutrients, and it's supposed to regenerate real quickly. That didn't happen with Mount St.
In time, but in Mount St. Helens, it was I'm trying to remember the stats. I believe it was a 300-mile-an-hour downwind that was 600 degrees. And so it scorched, burned, and knocked over everything. And then as the top of the mountain started kind of flowing downward, it just killed off anything in its path. And if I remember right, the soil was really acidic. And it's going to be centuries before it looks anywhere near like it did before.
Kind of like Mount Vesuvius, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because
without as much lava flow.
When I think of post-volcanic beauty, I just think of Hawaii. And I've never even been there.
Oh.
Well, that's not even post. That's immediate. It's right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still.
And Mount Etna too. Mount Etna is constantly spewing, but I don't think that's still burning.
What's that one that's in the Caribbean right now going to do to us?
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, I don't think it's that big. I mean, their evacuation point was only like a third or a fourth of the island. So I don't think it may maybe disturb a couple of weather systems, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal.
Okay. That's St. Vincent's. It's one of the.
Yep.
It's in the Caribbean somewhere.
It's 1,500 miles off the coast of Puerto Rico, Cuba, somewhere around there. So it's a long way off.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yes. Wow. Well, that's
they were evacuating people into cruise ships. The cruise ships were really kind to move their ships in there and get those people out of there, but only if they had a COVID shot.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, we're here to save your life. If you've had a COVID shot.
Let me, are we talking about it? Can I run through the national days real quick?
You better hurry, because I got stuff to talk about too.
All right. It is National Barbershop Quartet Day.
I just heard them.
Are we gonna do that?
When they trimmed my beard. Yeah, they were singing to me.
Are we gonna do that? Boo up, do up,
do up, do it.
No. Okay.
It's national. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. National National Cheese Fondue Day. Does anybody actually still do that?
You know, when you say fondue, that sounds very close to an Italian cuss word. But go
fondue.
ahead.
But fondue's awesome. I mean, yeah, it's 70s, but it's still awesome.
I like fondue. I haven't had that for years.
Cheese.
We just did that a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago with my family, and just
That
had a
sounds
great
really
time.
good.
Everything was greasy and fatty, and oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's see.
Like
Dave's
food.
going to be 45. Did you ever see a 8-track tape player in a car, Dave?
In a car, no, but my parents had a couple players in the house.
Oh,
The car
so
I drove
listening
senior
to
year of high school had an 8-track.
Yeah, today is National 8-Track Tape Day.
Yes.
I remember those.
Yeah, it was here and gone in a short 20 years, the 8-track tape. Everybody from those times, from the mid-'60s through the early '80s, 8-track tapes are the magnetic tape sound recording technology, which evolved into cassette tapes. That was really my era.
You really need to think though also that, you know, cassette tapes, I mean, their era was not much more than 20 years, if that.
Because of CDs.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And
But it was
CDs.
but it was a
have
lot
not-
easier
CDs
to
didn't
make-
last that long.
But it was a lot easier to make a mixtape than a mixed 4-track.
You
8-track, 4-track.
And you're not
Eight-track.
mixing CDs either unless you're bringing them on to, I mean, you can burn them and all that. Yeah. But right. So each one of those, honestly, CDs might have been the shortest amount of time before MP3 came out and all that, right?
Maybe,
Somewhere.
but people are still using CDs though.
Well,
And albums are coming back, and
CDs
people
had
want to
almost
scratch
30
them.
years. I mean, it
Yeah.
was
You think so?
85 to 2015, really. I mean, yeah,
the hot era,
Oh, the hot era, yeah, it was probably really
Right,
87 to 97, 98. I mean, I had a CD recorder by the late 90s, a
right.
console type one.
He
So
was living high on the hog.
So records, so vinyl was the longest then.
yeah, oh, by far.
Well, and it's just the most retro thing that people recognize.
Yeah,
Just-
cool.
But that's the one thing people can't record on their own without. I mean, the average
Right.
person can't just pop it
Right.
and press a vinyl disc.
right.
and
You
pop
buy it,
on
you
their-
get what you get.
I used to play them backwards all the time.
But, you know, to me, vinyl sounds better than any of them. But
And I don't
whatever.
understand that concept, Rusty.
As long as
If
I
you have
have
the right
a quarter.
Yeah, if you have good equipment, it does sound
You gotta
better.
tape. Yeah, you gotta put the quarter on top of your needle.
No. You got to have the right scale to get the arm set properly and have a decent needle and a good setup and good
See,
quality
he's all
vinyl. I mean,
technical.
that's one of those things that I did for. We've got a whole shelf of records. We got into it before all the kids did again the second time. So yeah, it was fun to go. You go to any garage sale and get whatever you wanted in pristine condition for a couple bucks. So it was a nice way to get quality music for a long time.
Right.
And now it's all super expensive.
No, it's also
Mr. River-
national. Go ahead.
Mr. Riverfish, what was your choice? I mean, were you fond of the not the 8-track because you're too young? I believe actually you and Dave are similar age, right?
Yeah, Dave and I are the same age.
And
I remember
Chris.
8-tracks. I had an 8-track in the house when I grew up.
Dave's older than me. I'm younger than Dave.
Well, we get
By like 3 months.
You're all young. You're little pups. But you got like Similac. Y'all got like Similac behind your ears and stuff. I think.
I'm 44.
I'm gonna be 51 in. Wait, is it a week? I don't know.
I
Whatever.
don't know. The
23rd.
staple 8-tracks we had in the house was Saturday Night Fever, Billy Joel, Glass Houses, and oh gosh, 38 Special.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I had Black
And-
Sabbath in my truck. The truck I drove
Really?
senior year of high school had an
Was it
8-track
cool to
player.
hang out with them? Were they
had
like
Black
noisy
Sabbath.
and crazy?
He doesn't
They were
know
awesome.
them. They were changing his diapers for him.
Yep.
So it was 38 Special for that fact.
And then that actually turned out to be my very first CD because my dad bought me a CD player, and 38 Special was the first one he gave me. That and Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Heisenberg over there says until someone scratches the record, right? No kid, the vinyl, right?
Oh,
don't
yeah,
have
that's-
don't have girls show you how they scratch the record.
What? Oh,
Wait, what?
Melissa Sippy.
Sorry.
Wow. It is also, moving on, National Pet Day.
That's scratching the
not
record.
here.
Yeah,
I almost brought Mr. Clarence in with me, but I figured he'd start howling and barking and bumping me so much that it'd be a distraction, so I didn't.
Mr. Who?
So on National
Mr. Clarence,
Pet Day,
our puppy.
Oh.
go through and check your fur family's check their toys, throw away items that are no longer safe, and keep cords and toxins secure from verify your vaccinations for your little four-legged friends, and make sure they have their collars and tags.
Thank you for that, Rusty. I love that PSA.
Yeah, and it's also National Submarine Day. Honors the day United States Navy acquired its first modern commissioned submarine on April 11th.
I like to play submarine. Just dive deep.
April 11th, 1900, the Holland 6 became the Navy's first modern submarine, designed by Irish-American inventor John Philip Holland in 1896. And that is
I thought you said the Holland. No, you say Holland?
Holland.
Holland.
Okay,
and then back in the
Holland.
60s, they made a subtender called the USS Holland, which was a subtender. And one of
the first guy to go down.
One of the first.
Well, he might not came back
ships,
up, but
one of the first tender ships to have
he can breathe a
females on
long
board,
time. Yeah.
which were subsequently called the Holland Hose.
Hey, wow, got real quiet there for a second. I got nothing. Listen, thanks.
I got nothing.
Oh, I got something.
Well, what are you getting? What do you got?
Okay, so sometimes, in
really
some
hurry,
things,
'cause
I am loyal to a fault sometimes with, I've been going to the same hairdresser for like 10 years, and then I really feel bad when I'm disloyal. So I was just on a road trip from here to Illinois and back, and I really needed coffee. Didn't have any APR. I didn't have my French press. And I really needed coffee. So I always feel like,
A2, Melissa. A2.
There's been so much cheating going on.
So
Wow.
I want to ask you, Dave, when you go on a road trip and you need coffee and you don't have APR with you, what are acceptable places to stop for coffee?
That is
not
a
that
great
you're
question.
plugging them. Like, don't plug them. They're not better than you, but like in a pinch, what does Dave Matthews drink?
We need to know. I'm on the road every week.
I've had Caribou coffee before. Some of the places are good. Some of them are terrible. That's more upper Midwestern. I don't think that they're nationwide yet. I don't know for sure. But they tend to be a little bit better quality and not so nasty roast like Starbucks. The other one, and this is another one that is, I don't know how far reaching it is. It's called Cabin Coffee, and it's a franchisable outfit, but they tend to be privately owned and run. So it becomes a home, a local roaster, even though it's a franchise store. Those are probably the only two in recent memory, because to be honest, I got so tired of being out on the road and having coffee that was either just made me ill or was just terrible and overpriced. So I figured out how to do it. So wherever we go, we've got some way to have coffee, whether it's through
last call, throw call, bitches.
Oh my God!
Last call.
No, God, please, no!
I thought we fired that guy. Didn't we fire him?
And someone shut that guy. Mute that guy, would you?
I know. Dave was just getting to the climax of the story.
Scared now.
Got to make it fast because I got an announcement to make. So.
Okay.
Go ahead.
AeroPress, or going to a hotel, getting one of those little $15 Walmart water kettles and just bringing my own coffee and making it myself. Or if it's just a couple days out, a big old thing of cold brew. That's been our go-to thing. Make a gallon of cold brew, throw in the cooler. And we did every time we go up to the Mall of America or something like that, we just bring our own and don't even bother with some other place.
No, they're wrong.
I just wrote that down. Thank you, Dave. I am going to do that next road trip.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
guys.
Dave, when you cheat on yourself,
he brings his own. Okay. we got to end the show like this. I am more than proud and honored to give this trophy to the one and only Mr. Mojo Riverfish, Eric Miller, because he got more votes than I did. And it seems a little substantial. Am I right, Chris?
It turned out 55-45.
There it is. That's I would consider that substantial. Amen. So
the margin was like 3 or 4 votes.
And he got
you're talking percentages, 3 or 4 votes. Okay.
Yeah.
What, out of like 10?
It was close. No, we actually had like 29 votes, I think. 29 total votes.
I'm disappointed that we didn't get more votes overall. Regardless, I can't send the bottle, of course, but I will take.
So we're all going to meet in Nashville.
Yes, we need to figure it out. Let's keep in communications. We need to meet in Nashville, go hang out, go visit the Redneck Riviera Bar in Nashville, Tennessee. Maybe John Rich will show up. That'd be great.
So appropriate. Yeah.
In the meantime,
that would be great.
Go get yourself a bottle or a case, preferably, of Redneck Riviera whiskey, who has been the, I will say, very proud sponsor. I'm going to speak for him. Proud sponsor of our beard competition here. And I bow down to the Riverfish's beard. There it is.
Thank you very much. Dave, I would never cheat on you. Room 13 would never think of cheating on you.
I knew it. I knew I could trust in you. I knew you were going to come through.
Wait.
Oh, dear God.
I can't carry cold brew with like the amount of I have. What am I supposed to do?
Cooler.
Yeah,
Put it in your cat
Literally
cooler.
have to know my. I don't have room for a cooler.
I make room.
One of those hats,
I make room.
Beer hat things.
Oh, that's it.
Dave, I want you to be proud. I mean, the naked guy would never cheat on you.
Never.
Pants on, fish. Just saying.
I feel good about that.
Thank you, Dave. It's always great having you on the show. We love it.
Thank you.
I'm happy to be here. I love you guys. Just we gotta keep moving forward, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Eric, Mojo Riverfish, thank you, sir. I salute you. Dave Matthews from American Pride Roasters. That is AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Go get yourself the best damn coffee on earth. Guys, we'll see you next week. We love y'all. Peace out, bitches.
Go buy a t-shirt.